Well, hiya folks, another boring video for you. This is Camellia Walk, and as you can see I'm walking really carefully because it is very wet and slippery. I'm having to watch myself where I go and where I don't walk, because actually if I stand still I just feel like I'm moving. As you can see, camellias are almost out in flower, and in fact I think, oh dear, tripped up then. Yeah, there's a red one there coming out in flower. That's normally an early one. And then if the red is out, guaranteed, sorry if it's a shaky film, guaranteed the pinky one's out, which is, yay, this one here. As you can see, oh, sorry about the sun, there, can you see that? Pretty little flower, isn't it? Shame it hasn't got the scent on it to represent the same in the colour. And then, oh, it's so wet. Would you believe it? I haven't got a stick in my hand to walk with. I don't know if you can see it. Got me gun instead. It's a good walking stick. That's looking down the avenue. Even that's wet, and that's not normally wet. I don't know if you can pick up on the wind. Interesting bush this is. This is called Butcher's Broom. I used to beat the beef and meat with it, and also sweep the floors, I think. Not with the same bit, obviously. But it's got a lovely little red berry on it. Somewhere there, can you see? It's pretty poisonous to most animals. That's why it's hardly ever touched, and it's the most prickliest of hardest things. You find it in like bouquets and things that you might have done. Even though it's very prickly, it stays a long time. It's called Butcher's Broom. Bamboo. Now we're getting to the wet bit. The bottom end of the garden here. We're on a very high hill here at 250 metres above sea level, and if you can imagine, we're still wet. So sorry, I'm just slipping and sliding everywhere I go now. That's it, I'm out of the bog. Sorry if it is shaky. This is Daffodil Corner, hence that, because it's full of daffodils. But then it comes out later on full of bluebells. Blueberry, you've got blueberry on the mine, that's Claire's fault. A lot of these are blind though over the years. It's where I used to dump all the ones from the house and just chuck them down the embankment. This used to be a real steep embankment. I don't know if you can get like the perspective of the ground there. That's like the view. That's the old coach cottage down there. There's this brock hole here. Do you remember me showing you last time? I think that's a little bit wet down there for them now. So I expect they vacated it. I can't. Oh yeah, there's a few new scuff marks around there. So, see the bulbs that you can just about see? Well, that's wild onion, wild garlic. That's nice. Smells nice. Good for running your dogs through. Saves them getting fleas. Alright, this is an extremely wet bit, so bear with me. I'll walk through the gate. I ain't going to shut it. That means stopping. I don't know if you can remember me saying about spindleberry, but that had a lovely pink flower on it earlier on. And I don't know if you can get a three-dimensional look at that, but that has got a square trunk to it, very squared bark to it. It's a euonymus, in case anyone wants to know. It's spindleberry. Find it in most hedgerows in England, native. That's a larch. Loads of cones, no leaf yet, too early. Sorry, it's just so slippery. So slippery. I always worry that I'm boring you to tears watching this. And if you haven't turned off by now, perhaps you should, because it doesn't get any more exciting than this. And then just walking up to the pathways now. That's a little bay tree. Bay leaf. That's a bit of cornus, dogwood. There's some red and yellow in there. Nice bit of winter colour. You see what I mean by the daffodils? They've all got like sort of buds on. That's the witch hazel. Beautiful flower, isn't it? Gorgeous. There's a wild one over here actually. That's like a hybrid. Yeah, look. Almost got daffodils out. Oh, where's the wild one? This is the wild witch hazel here. A lot smaller flower, more delicate, a lot later flowering, and as you can see, grows wild. And from that, they've hybridised and made one of them things over there. That's the birch walk. Looking down towards the silver birch with a bit of gorse mixed in. Horrible stuff, prickly and thorny. And that is about it of the garden. I daren't walk around. But saying that, I'll take you through into the kitchen garden. That's looking really, excuse the mess in here because it is looking really messy. It's hard doing this with one hand. I can't get in. Oh well. Oh yeah, there you go. The size 12 does it. Right, sorry. About my finger getting in the way of the camera. There, sorry about that. There. That's one greenhouse. Look, rhubarb. Coming up nicely. It's a kitchen garden, looking rather bleak and nasty. My carrots and beetroot from last year, looking pretty poor. Let's see if we can. Oh, they're that good. Sometimes these were sown really thick, and as you can see, they've. There you go. See? Carrot. Yum, yum, yum. There, leave that on top. A good way of growing them actually, because you get nice straight. Just cut a barrel in half, top and bottom it, and then just fill it up with some real nice fine soil. That's me in the shadow, by the way. Asparagus bed. Looking rather bleak. A few leeks left. Onions that I've left outside, which I shouldn't have. I know you're going to tell me they should have been inside, but can't do everything. Just looking back at the kitchen garden, a bit sunny, sorry. And then just going to come down to the gate. You wonder what this is. A passion flower. A few buds on it, but they won't come out. And that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen. Come back in. Don't want that left out there, do we? There. So, yep, as you can see, pretty blue day. As you can see, the icicles have gone from the shed. It is really mild. It's about 13, 14 out here today, so it's quite nice. That's just an orchid. Remove my gloves. Right, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll catch up later. Sorry about the juddery and grunts and my voice, and we'll speak later. Bye, bye, have a nice day, bye.